Hello, Springy back. So I've sprayed the frame rail on the left hand side of the Bandit that had the wear marks in it and some paint rubbed through where I'd done a little repair on it. I decided to spray the complete frame rail from weld to weld because it's candy. You can't blend it. I mean, even if it was straightforward metallic, yeah, it's very hard to blend metallic, and it's almost impossible to blend candy because when you put your base coat on, obviously that stops, and then you've got the original colour, and then you put your candy pearlescent on top of the base coat, and then you put your lacquer on, and then where your original colour and your new colour meet, the light reflects in different ways, so you're not going to be able to blend it. Well, at least I can't blend it. So I decided to do the whole frame rail, and so far it's looking good. Okay then, so up here, lighting's terrible. It's alright, I'm just checking to see if the flash was on. There's a weld up here at the top of the frame. There's a weld there. This is masking tape up to there. And then there's a weld there. So I've decided to just basically do that whole section and use the weld as the divider. It went okay. I didn't leave it 24 hours. You don't need to on the aerosol. If you've got heat and a bit of time, I've left like half an hour between each coat. I rubbed this all down with 1000 grit, and then 2000, then 3000. Then cleaned it with some nail polish remover because I didn't have any panel wipe. A coat of the silver undercoat, which isn't silver, it's got all sorts of fantastic colours in it, but it's sort of silver. And then I gave it a sort of 2 coats of the red candy, and then 2 separate coats of lacquer. First coat always comes out a little bit dry, and then the second coat sort of fills in. I left 15 minutes between the lacquer coats so it wasn't completely dry. So there you go. Yeah, it looks completely different colour on camera. So I need to let that go off and then demask. I've actually destroyed one of my cheapo bike covers. I think this was £10. I've had it about 10 years and I never, very rarely use this cover. I figured for the sake of a tenner for a cover, I'll get another one if it ever needs to be outside in the pouring rain, and I'll use this as my masking up bike thing. Right, I brought the remote control in from the house so I can turn the radio on and off when filming. Yeah, so now I'm just waiting for it to dry, or I say dry enough for me to demask it, and then give it 24 hours. It should all go fine, hopefully, he says. The side panel on the other side, which has got it's got a gash in it about the size of a 2p piece. There was a crack in the plastic panel, so I rubbed it all down. So I'm just looking at my cup of tea. I rubbed it all down, but it needs filler, and I say it's only a small, it's about 2p piece sized gash, and then about a 2-inch circumference sanded in bit around it. But there's no way I'm going to get it to blend with the rest of the panel being candy. So I now have the decision whether to spray both the side panels I say side panels there, I sort of run along the underneath the seat. Spray both of the tail side panels and the little connector bit at the back over the back light. But there's graphics on the back. It says, I think it says Bandit 1200n or something on the back. I can't remember. You can get graphics. You can easily get graphics online. Can't remember if the graphics are under the lacquer or over the lacquer on this one. I think they're under the lacquer on the tank and over the lacquer on the tail pieces. I'll have to have a look. So yeah, if I do want to repair these panels, I'm going to have to spray both panels and the little joiny piece at the back, which is okay. I've got the paint. Should be enough paint to do all of that. Then I'd have to get some graphics and put the graphics on, and then that will leave the tank, which is going to look awful because the tank's got one big dent, one little dent, and 1,000 chips in it and scratches, and the tank needs doing properly. My head says get the tank and the plastic body panels and the mudguard done professionally by Mark, my mate down at Colourite, in 2-pack, so it's rock hard and petrol proof. And for the time being, I'm just going to stick some more of my sticky back plastic stuff back on the side panels. I removed them yesterday just to have a look, and because I got a little bit of acetone on one of them when I was cleaning, and it sort of melted the little bit of sticky back plastic, sort of carbon fibre plastic sheet. So I think I'm just gonna cut some more of those out, put some more of them back on it for now, wait for winter, and have it done properly, professionally, in a proper paint shop in 2-pack. I mean, I can get 2-pack in aerosols. The one I got this, he says pointing over there. They did ask me if I wanted 2K lacquer or 1K lacquer, and I said I'll go 1K lacquer just because I'm doing everything else hair drying. No reason for it. I could have gone 2K lacquer, but there you go. Stop waffling, Springy. So that's it for now. Actually, it's not it for now. What I'll do is I'll let it dry. I'll take off all of the masking, take it outside, turn it round, and you can see if it was successful. Well, it's tough if it wasn't successful. It's done now. How it blends with the rest using the weld lines as a barrier stage. And then I've got to look on the other side and see how worn out the other frame rail is on the other side. It's not worn through, but if it looks too different, I'll have to spray that one as well to make it match. I'll show you the results. It's just starting to spit with rain and it's blowing the gale again, so apologies for the sounds, going to be a bit windy. So that's just that frame rail there, from there up to the top, and yes, I'm very happy with that. I got a bloody chip out of the other paint when I pulled off the masking tape, but I'm just touching that up with a brush. Yeah, there's a line there. It's just a bit of masking tape. When it's all hard and dry, I'll get rid of that. I'm very happy with that. You can't actually tell. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know. So yeah, the other frame rail's actually fine. It's not as worn as I thought. It's a tiny bit light, but what I've done is I've just touched in a couple of little stone chips on it, and I've done a few stone chips on the tank. Yeah, it's got a little dent there, big dent there, lots and lots of scratches and things. Yeah, and that's this thing here. You know, I should have left it alone. It was just a round crack and it still had the red paint on, but you know me, I can't help tinkering. I've just noticed that, yeah, that's on top. That's handy. So we'll see what happens with this bit, these panels. Yeah, it really wants to be done in 2-pack. The tank is definitely going to get done in 2-pack, and the mudguard's fine. But if the rest of the bodywork's getting done, it's really not going to be. Bloody radio. Epoxy radio. Sorry. Yeah, if I'm doing the bodywork, if I'm doing the tank, let's do all of the bodywork together. So that's handy that the rear panels have the livery stickers, whatever you want to call them, graphics on top, but the ones on the tank, in the time-honoured fashion, obviously because petrol resistance, they're underneath the lacquer. But yeah, that's not a problem for the professional. It'd be nice if I could get these stickers made as well, so it all looks, these go on top. So eventually when it gets done, probably next winter, I've got some bits I want to take off and get powder coated anyway, so should be good. Yeah, but for now I'm going to redo what I did a while back and just make a couple of sheet sticker things to go on top of that, which is inside this plastic wrapper. It's just a roll of sticky back plastic, sort of carbon fibre look, which I don't like. I'm not into the carbon fibre look, but the tank pad has got the same. You know what, it'll do. Okay, finished now. I've done about 4 different endings to this video, deleted them all. So that's it, happy with the frame rail. Got the engine to look at, not mechanically, aesthetically. So I want to tart that up, and whatever's next. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, peace and love. I've been Springy, and I'll leave it alone so I don't mess anything up. Cheers, see you later.